kidding me? What the heck? Hope you're having a terrific Thursday. You know what we do on Thursdays? The same thing we try to do every day. Try to take over the world. That'd be a great sound alert. Let's go. The pinky, and the brain. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're too Gen Z. Okay, moving on. The microphone's working. It's apparently have to turn it off and on again. That's good. As long as it works. Oh, that show thing was great. Did you watch it? For real, not just memeing. I watch things, Sky. Like Roblox. Oh, really? You did? Okay, yeah, it was really good. I used to watch episodes of it, even, like, when I was bored before. I watch Minecraft speedruns. I actually don't mind Minecraft speedruns. I don't really watch them, but, like, as entertainment, they seem fun. But when it comes to, like, Minecraft, I want to do a challenge. By the way, you! Yes, you! Lorenzo, if you want to do a challenge, we gotta pick a day. Do you want to be surprised, or do you want to know the rules? Alright, let's actually play the game. 3, 2, 1, start a rando. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. The sky color there is different. Yes, let me know what it is. Alright, so recently I've seen, like, was it Smalland put out a video? And Doug, they were, like, basically playing together, and the more they got hit, the more the mobs duplicated. And they tried to beat the game. And it turned out to be very entertaining. That could be fun. Lorenzo, you down? Beautiful sword made out of gold. Absolute trash. How's it going, Numbank? Sure? Yeah, let's go. Just don't get hit, dude. It's that easy. Do I know how to make the ender portals? No, but I'm pretty sure I did it once. But welcome on in, Numbank. Good to see you. Wait, when did I thought you were mod Numbank. That was weird. This is super useful right off the bat, but I want something to hit with too. That's such a bad sword. The rune ring is good so far. Eagles, punches, defense, yeah, instant buy. I kind of did lower things like a lot. Oh, the dagger? Are we going dagger? Yeah, we're going dagger, dude. What the heck? If only I had something to sell for this. Eagles? Is Eagles good? I can't remember. Giant ghost protected barrier. Big golem. Yeah, I'm going slow, man. It's been a while. Been a long while since I've done this. But terrible ending stuff, getting blaze rods and ender pearls? Yeah, same here. Like, I'm not really good at starting the game, but I'm not bad at it, you know? When it gets to the end stuff, I slow down. What the heck? Wait, what happened to the randomizer? They have stats? Yeah, they have stats and crap now? This is weird. Minus HP, up attack, resistance, fire. Okay, that's more than I ever wanted to know about a zombie. I'll be honest. Why did that happen? I think I might have made a mistake with the ROM. Like, I don't know if this randomizer is supposed to have stats. You started this game pretty fun so far? It doesn't stop being fun. That's the problem. It's just good throughout. Yeah, I'm gonna check if this is the right ROM. I think it might be the wrong one. Oof. Oof indeed. They have double jump on our stuff? That's awesome, dude. So what I think might have happened is I modified a ROM and it like is the wrong ROM I modified with the randomizer. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened here. Unless they changed it. They might have just changed the randomizer, dude. I still have to play through Dawn. That's on my to-do list at some point. Okay. Like, yeah, we're going to go into fixie fix mode. Yeah, I was hanging out in Rand's stream just after yours ended, and he makes a good point. What is the best video game mascot of all time? And why is it in fact Airman? Good questions to be asking. I'm gonna try this and see if this fixes the thing we just ran into. Oh no! It's a new feature. Enemy stats are all over the place, and it's a feature. Okay. So, I didn't mess up anything. This is just built into the randomizer these days. Okay. Like, that was a separate mod before. Now it's like a thing it just does. Why is it Mario? Why Mario? The mustache, I guess? Something to do with that? I don't know if I want the enemies modified as much. Because I'm not used to that yet. Oh, top floor, total scam. If you enter top floor from the right side, it is... Why is it Chris Pratt? You know, Mario. Yeah. He's the best video game mascot ever. Iconic. Even people who never touched the game have a memorable design. Yeah, if we're going iconic, but like, what is your favorite? Okay, what's the best of all time? Probably Mario, okay? We'll agree to agree there. No, disagree. Airman. But beside that point. Like, what makes a mascot? Anyway. Oh my fucking god. What soul do I have? Une? I guess Une would work on this guy, but I kind of want to try Slime here. Oh, that worked so well. Weakness is water? I guess Slime is water? I mean, we might have his weakness. That'd be pretty sick. Did that not work? Yeah, where is Pepsi Man? Sleeping on the job. Ridiculous.
What the hell is this?
Okay, the alerts are off-center on this overlay as well. Why is that the case? That's been happening, like, weirdly lately. Let me fix that alert, actually, Nico. I wanted to try it out today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or not, but I at least wanted to give it a go. Oh, it's turned off here. Okay, there we go. I saw Dante on my side. There's a new Fire Emblem character here. Truth. Wait, why is chat box on screen still? I changed the setting for that. Oh no, okay, it's fading. Okay, I'm panicking for no reason. Alright, everything seems to be working now. As far as I'm aware. That shall not be silenced. How dare you? Should do like a chat decides like stream where we build a city and chat decides and all the decisions. Okay, that will probably not work as well as I think it will, but hey, sounds like fun. Alright, what is this? Flying armor? Okay, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. This isn't a pantherless seed, but we'll have to wait a while before getting that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow or Saturday, so I haven't made full plans yet. I know I'm going to straight to bed after this stream because I'm actually already tired. Which is not a bad thing. Typically at this time I'm still a bit too awake, so that kind of works for me. Catching fire with enthusiasm, people from also watch you burn. Holy shit. Yeah, set yourself on fire. Good advice. Yeah, it doesn't. It's I mean, it's had a lot of controversial things in the past, but this one is quite up there, I'm not gonna lie. At least our flying armor should get us across here. Woo! Okay, the tracker's not updating. I knew something would break. Stupid tracker. It says it's working, but it's just not. Oh, now it's working. Wait, do I have to highlight it every time I want it to update? Please, no. Please, 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 no. Like, that's just not good design. Well, click off that program and click on this for auto-tracking. It's like, wait, what? Dun, dun, dun. I heard stream, let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. Hype in chat. Watch streamer fall asleep, poggers. We'll accidentally get a 24.5 billion hour stream out of it. At least we have axe armors like dying in no time. But we need better resources at this moment. I've totally forgotten where checks are. Well, I remember them, but not entirely. But I do, but I don't know where things are. Yo, this three colors already make this background stand out. And I'm kind of here for it. I do not have, like, any soul that can hit that. I need a soul. Shouldn't you? Gone wrong. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. But yeah, as I said, I do actually want to play Hollow Knight now. I've seen too much of the game. It was like, spoiling it made it harder not to be interested in playing it. That's the problem. It's like spoiler had the opposite effect, right? It's not really the game I play for story anyway. There's rarely a games that I fully play for story. And they're typically like have to be RPGs and stuff. And even some RPGs I don't even play for story because the stories in them are just meh. This is possible, right? Or not. Heck. I think it's possible if you like... What? Yeah! No, dude. What the frick, man? It's your boot cut gene. I don't know. Something's weighing you down. The fur coat might weigh like a ton. We just don't know it. I guess we could try to farm bat. Oh, that's just what I needed, a Garrett attack. I need a new soul. Like, the one that can get the green stuff right back there. Maybe skeletons farm? Oh, you gotta be kidding. This could be GG. You, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me? Was that real? This is real life. Okay. I ran out of juice! I ran out of juice. Well, that was perfect. Did I save? I probably did, but it was a while back. What souls will Merman drop? We could try farming them, actually. Do we still have slime? Okay, that's good, at least. Maybe slime would have got it on a rebound. The, torch I was looking to get. Dudes. The slime got caught in the wall. That looked so weird. Sounded it too. Alright, come on, more. Give me more. I need that thing. Can we just go back to the shop and buy a soul that will actually, like, do the trick? I think that's faster at this point. Zombos! Let's go. This is the tiniest weapon in the game, right? The weapons get so big. Spoiler, Sky? Sorry, dude. What they do? Bam, 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 bam. What did you think of Mega Man 5, Lorenzo? The best weapons in any Mega Man game, right? So useful. There is, like... Did I not equip Stolas yet? I thought I did. Eagles. Yeah, that will work. Rigged Seed. Did chat put this one together? DMC managed to have both solid story and gameplay. I agree. Corny, the story is. But I agree that, like, it... You know, it works. It's a bit corny, a bit over the top, but that's what it leans into, and it totally owns for it. You know, it totally does a good job of doing that. It's not like trying to take itself seriously and ends up being a joke. It ends up being like... It takes itself seriously in the most corny way. No, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's like... It does, but it's not afraid to be goofy because it knows it's goofy. Like self-aware. I don't know how to put it. Not like one of those, like... oh, that's awesome to get. Like, stories where they try to make the villain interesting and all that, and, like, all this stuff, but, like... Or the hero interesting or whatnot, but they clearly are not a good person, or, like, something's... something about the situation is just hard to believe it went in their way, or, like, I don't know. Plot, convenience, and nonsense, like... I should have just re-healed at the, thingy. Is it Resident Evil 4? That's fair. But Resident Evil 4's dialogue, I don't remember it being so... I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. At times. Like, I see the remake and I'm like... Leon's trying to sound cool at any given moment and taking nothing, like, no moment has gravity because of it. Which is kind of fun, but it also, like, there's zombies everywhere. I don't know. It's hard to say, like, you know what I mean? But, like, because Resident Evil tries to be based in the real world, and it's like, survival horror and stuff, and your character's like, booyah! Hey! You know, like, I don't know, it's just like... like, no matter the situation, he's constantly breaking out these one-liners. Which is okay sometimes, but it's like... yeah, I'm not that critical. It's just a bit... meh at times. And the character interaction dialogue just feels like forced rather than natural at times. Hey, Resident Evil 4, great game though. It's a lot of fun. I'm just very critical and miserable guts. Now that you guys know. You know what I want right now? I want like a sick-ass pizza. No, not like sick on it, but like just a really awesome 10 out of 10 pizza. Just hungry right now. Hungry before bed. Yeah. Yeah, it has the energy of a really cheesy action flick. I would say that more about like DMC than Resident Evil, but like I guess Resident Evil like is goofy in its own way. I'm not gonna lie, it really is, but it's like missing every opportunity to take the world seriously when anything happens. So okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is the dialogue needs work. That's all I'm saying. It's a bit like I'd have to look at it again and kind of point. That's the thing I'm talking about, because I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I'm talking out my ass if I just keep going like this, but something feels a bit off about it. Like they're not taking the situation they're in any bit like they should, you know? People are not reacting in the ways they should react. For something that's framed more seriously, it's like it's a bit weird sometimes. But you know, you're allowed to be goofy too. It's just it just doesn't take itself seriously when it needs to, if that makes sense. Too busy trying to make Leon look cool or something. But my criticisms for its dialogue or whatever are really not actually that big. It's the only thing I'm faulting about it, if anything, I could want to fault. You know? But like, the RE4 remake is it looks really good. Although part of the game is really just escort mission. You're just like, oh, I guess I gotta save her again and again and again. But it has enough good stuff to make up for anything that's odd about it. Oh my god, I can't do this. RE5 and 6 were criticized for taking themselves seriously? Really? That seems weird. Maybe I'm just divided from the fan base a little bit. I don't know. If you watch enough RE4 remake or whatnot, and you'll hear Leon, like, crack these dad jokes every 2 seconds. You're like, please stop, Leon. Like, it's funny, but it kind of comes across as, like, weird sometimes. Like, something serious goes down, and then suddenly... Look how cool I am. Oh man, I screwed up. Bingo? Yeah, that... okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh, actually. Still though. That's my feeling on it, and I just wanted to just throw it out there. Guy, you dummy! Stop dying! I know. Did we just restart a different seed? Just give up on this one altogether? I don't even have Eagle anymore. The only thing it gave me was Skeleton Blaze, so that really isn't that helpful. Equal opportunity? Ooh. Alright. I guess the dialogue is worse than I remember it. That's all I wanted to say. But not that Resident Evil had, like, perfect dialogue ever. But I'm criticizing the story elements a little bit, but at the same point, the game looks like a lot of fun, and the gameplay looks amazing, so... Like, the shooting minigame is something like that, that's good. Make the more noble person, coming to understand his brother is separated. Divine comedy, yeah. That game started off, like, goofy as heck. But, like, it's based in a demon world. It's based in all this, like, nonsense anyway, you know? Might as well have fun. You know? And then it has, like... Yeah. It has a lot of good moments. This parties with every new weapon he gets. I don't know, Dante's... He's got that weird charisma to him. I just don't understand it. But it's just really good. Shoot the fish, yeah, next time. We gotta put the fish down, you know? He's getting too ahead of himself. Are we talking about fish or fish on a stick? Oh my god. Trying to beat us all at video games. Calm down, fish. Why do I keep going back here? Is there anything I want? Who did that? Lorenzo! But why? Why me? We were just talking about fish.
Piker, high Skypill, well Skypill, Skypill, shock, Skypill, Skypill, hype, Skypill, dance, Skypill,
He's
think,
actually
Skypill,
saying it all.
Skypill, A, Skypill,
Oh, God.
Skypill, sip, Skypill, Skypill, quack, Skypill, salute, Skypill, do it, Skypill, match, Skypill, proto chat.
Sounds like he's talking about drugs. Gotta take all the pills, man. Nah, I'm just being silly. Thank you so much for the freaking Prime sub, dude. You want to get one of those? Thank you for wasting it on this channel. I mean, using it on this channel. I really do appreciate that, dude. You are a very amazing, awesome dude. Let that be known. Oh, you were trying to... Yeah, ads, yeah. Okay, good to know it wasn't like, because you wanted to. It was because ads, yes, yes, yes. Ads are gross. I have a Twitch ad blocker on. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Unless, like, someday, somehow, like, this channel gets, like, a frickin'... I don't know. Becomes a bigger channel, and then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe it still would, actually. I don't really like ads. Unless they're, like, directly supporting the person in a very significant way, it just doesn't feel like... it kind of feels meh and intrusive. It's not on mobile? I gotcha. That makes sense. How often do you use your phone? Like, this goes out to anybody in chat. Like, do you use it often to watch video, to look at apps? Stuff like that. Like, how often? Because, this is where I feel like I'm out of touch. When I, like... Yeah, phone usage for me is just like, oh, this thing exists. I guess I have an MP3 player that answers calls. The rest is just... whatever. I might use it to look up something on the fly, but that's it. It really isn't a device I care that much about. And to message people? Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I know a lot of people use it to scroll, like, Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Why didn't I go this direction, first of all? I got my lefts mixed with my rights. And my upside downsies. I still, to this day... Like, you might call this a boomer opinion, but, Actually, no, it's proven. TikTok lowers it lowers the attention span of people in general. I just don't think it's a very good platform. It could be fun in short bursts, but I don't know if it's good in terms of like how addictive it's trying to be and everything. But hey, that's a boomer take, right? Down. How many keep up friends? Fair. But I think it's a dang shame that, yeah, people, like younger people, have a shorter attention spans in general. Because, like, or need to be distracted or, like, do stuff like that. Ugh. Okay. I think it's when we get away from things that distract us from doing more productive things. Like, distractions and entertainment are good in moderation. But the more I realize, like, yeah, gotta get away from them as well. You gotta get to, like, more hobby-based things, productivity, or even just, you know, this doesn't always have to apply, but, like, in moderation, I think. It's just healthier. Oh my god, things are gonna kill me here. They're so strong. I think skill issue to me? Fair. Like, I'm here to discuss things as well. Like, I will be the first one to admit when I don't know something. At least I try to be, you know? I'd rather be wrong than assume I'm right. I'd just rather be wrong and, like, actually, sometimes, you know, just, like, you know, getting different perspectives as well. But I don't think anything I say is perfectly accurate by any means. I just think it's, like, a lot of the time it's, you know, based on what I've seen and all that. Or, never say I'm good at it. I'm the first person that's always harsh. I feel so harsh on, like, I know it's my habit, but it's like, it's such a hard one to break. I get so harsh on myself when I start to do bad in a video game. It's like, why is this messing with me so much? Cool, both checks are up here. Or like I get bad, like, I think it's one of those things, like, I want to be good at Mega Man, so it bothers me when I'm not. But it's like, it's not a big deal, dude. Not a big deal. It's not that deep. It's something I gotta remind myself of. But I think I'm better at it in general. I just sometimes I get, like, caught up in, like, oh, I'm so bad. Woe is me. Irina! Give me a place I can live. This place will kill me in, like, a millisecond. Yeah, it starts from here. There's no way I get up there. Like, this is an end game area, if not comparably the strongest area in the game, so. Or, I guess except the chaotic realm and stuff. So, I don't want to go there. I was like, it's not Vegas legitimately. I think you're right. But I think almost anybody in the right mind, even a good person at the game, would probably go, yeah, no. I could try to get the save point or the teleporter room, but I'm not sure. If you guys are curious as well, there's a map up there showing where I can access and I can't go. So we got a lot of yes-nos on there for different stuff. I'm gonna heal up real quick and save, because I haven't done that in a while. I thought about it. But, I said, nope, that game sucks. And I moved on with my life. Okay. Why do I get so amused winding people up in chat? It's just banter, okay? Yo, did you see that white flash, or is it just me? The screen just went white for a second on my OBS. I thought stuff was gonna crash. Alright, it hasn't crashed. I'm not like a freaking freeze frame right now. Yeah, it's fine here. Okay, it like looked like it was gonna crash for a second. I feel like I need to upgrade my posture or something. Or the chair I have for streaming is actually not very good for, like, it's supposed to be a good posture chair. I don't think it is. It often leads me to, like, sit forward and stuff. Just to get comfortable. Not really good for your gut area, I found out, like your stomach area. That's not good for that. Would explain a few things. Just don't sit forward. Easy. Yeah, it's not as comfortable when you're sitting back like this as well. I wish I had a chair I could lean back in. Those are my favorite. I was hoping this would be one of those chairs. It has like this function, right? The headrest is a butt. Like, it juts so far forward that like you can never like rest your head comfortably or anything like that. And even when you lean back like that, it's like there's not enough butt area, you know, not enough seat area because you slide forward on it. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like not designed good. It's like a comfortable chair to just sit in for a bit, but uncomfortable for a while if you start like, you know, trying to get comfortable. And then notice, oh yeah. Wow, I'm such a negative person sometimes. No, it's true though. This chair kinda sucks, but short bursts, it's good. In long sessions, I have to make sure my posture is good, and you know, it could be more comfortable in that way. Like, to get comfortable, I kind of sit badly sometimes. Yo, Fadi, dude, welcome on in. How is everything? Did you hear what Lorenzo said? It's pretty shocking, actually. I don't know if you were there for this. It said Waveman was the worst design that has ever been designed. And then he just let Twitch. Ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I think we have to do something about it, Lorenzo. It's getting a bit out of hand here with his opinions. Where was I off to again? I went to Floating Garden. Can head... Oh yeah, I can head to the lower parts now. Get him, Foddy. Get him. Did you know he was here? Or was that just like a guess? Doesn't matter. The point still stands. I'm trying out a Pepsi Man alert. I think I was overthinking it, like not having it, but I don't know. I might keep it. We'll see. There was an area I didn't access fully up here. Bam, bam. He rode easy. Oh, you saw that? Yeah. Apparently, everything he's never played is easy to him. He first tries every game, no problem. Never dies. Never struggles. Never dies to Waveman. Did he die to Waveman? I can't remember. Probably. Okay, this will do. Slime is actually pretty good, so it's just expensive. Hmm? Did you actually miss that? That zip there is ridiculous. You missed getting banned, I guess. There's nothing big, you know? How much money? 40k? I don't think we got any good items to sell either. Yeah, I'm so rusty, I don't think we're going to do this today. Like, before I start feeling so sleepy, I need to just call it. Like, I'm kind of, as I said earlier, I'm a bit tired already, but I decided to do a stream. You know, I haven't played Aria in a bit, and I was in the mood to play it, so why not stream it? Holy poop. Okay, good idea. Frickin' based. So we have double jump.
Pizza time.
Dude, I was in the mood for pizza. Why would it go? This is a very appropriate one. I need to use the Trigger Fire website actually to make fancier alerts. Make a stealthy Eugene one, except it's airman. Yep. That just didn't go off yet. The biggest problem I had with my bot in the past is when it has to update or when it had to log in. Turns out, Lorenzo, if I go into the settings of the bot I have, I can choose auto login. Didn't even know that was a feature for a long time. But when I open it and it needs to update, it might like have to make sure it updates before going live. But generally speaking, it's actually been reliable lately. Yeah, I know. There's so many times I turned on the program and I just forgot to log in. And then when I click login, it takes at least like 2 or 3 minutes to do it sometimes. I'm like, why? And then I used to have it like differently. Like I used to have it linked with OBS and like it was turning on and off alerts inside of OBS. But these days I just got smarter. I remade a bunch of video-based alerts into GIFs and sounds. Because apparently it doesn't work with video, but it works with GIFs and sounds. I think that's broken about the bot. Like, it says it works with video, but it doesn't. But hey. Anyway, in short, it's reliable now, so that's cool. But I want to use Trigger Fire. I just... I think it's funny that, like, it pooped on you. That streaming, like, legitimately, I think every streamer has, like, a ton of technical difficulties. But, I don't know, it's like, it can be that you missed a stream where they had the problem. You know, that kind of way, too. I think the newest update of OBS actually leads to crashing more often. I've seen people crash lately. And I roll back and I've not seen myself crash. Like, remember a week ago? Or even just this week, I was crashing a lot. I rolled back OBS to a previous version and I'm not crashing. I had to reset up some sound alert stuff, but... you know. Still haven't fixed the fuzziness, but I've noticed that, like, it doesn't happen as much. But it tends to happen with Elgato sometimes. So I'll take a few wins that way. Tapple 4 checks. Okay, this is a good place to be. Yeah, this Rando seed is kind of evil. Not gonna lie to you, chat. At least you have double jump now and stuff. I didn't start out the game with the claim soulish. I didn't start out the game with the best weapon. Rigged. Oh wow. Can you not? Can you? Alright. Boop, 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 boop. You like this music? It is atmospheric. I think that's something that goes underrated sometimes, is atmospheric music. Is there? That last one wrecked me, buddy. It was funny, I was just like... I ended up watching back the last part of that stream. I was like, wait, I sound really grumpy. I had fun, though. At the end of the day, I definitely did have fun with it. You know, it is. Yeah, I played the harder version, apparently. That was nuts. I don't know what you expect, the person expects without save states. Like, do that stuff again and again. It was so easy to get randomly wrecked. Ooh. But it was good. I kind of want to, like, go back to it and, like, meme, for the memes, give it a speed run. Nobody else is going to speedrun it, as far as I'm aware. Or if they have, then good on them, but I could put it below the about, you know? I speedrun Mario vs. Airman. Because it's good. It's good to do. Yeah, like, get rid of that. Get rid of grapes. Disgusting fruit. True. Why do I still have this? And what? Hey! But this is why we need to. Look how cool. Look how freaking fantastic Airman is. Okay, the border seems to be broken right now. But yeah, it's god tier. This is why you need to speedrun Airman games. Airman games, that's what we're gonna call them now. Do I want a sword made out of gold? It's actually so expensive. It's like better than anything I've had so far, so yeah. I want a sword. Like, we're actually using the gold sword, which is literally just a sellable in the game, practically. So, take from that what you will. In the base game, you just sell that crap, so. It doesn't have a... Oh, it doesn't have a cancel. Ew. At least it's overhead. Overhead is big. There's just one boss fight? Okay, I gotta play it. you're just gonna turn into my ROM hack supplier at this point, buddy. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Alright, I think we just beat the speed... Or we speedrun this now. We just beat this. It's easy now. I don't really want to go back to Arena, though. But hey. Kinda got everything we need now. It's a fan game. Oh, okay. I wonder if it's got janky physics. 2K? No, it's not bad, but it's not much. In terms of randomizers. Was there anything cool down here? Sellable, probably. 29 HP is all that recovers. It's so bad. Imagine forgetting there's no items up here. Other than those ones I picked up. I think this doesn't go anywhere, right? Yeah. There's just a few checks. But I don't think we need to check for abilities so much anymore. Just, Goyas has a major role in the Song of Roland? That's cool. I'm actually going to switch back to Dagger for faster movement, but when there's tougher enemies, I'm switching over again. We saw top floor. We could actually explore top floor now. But haven't got any books yet. That's kind of concerning. We do have Skula. So if we end up underwater, then... Where does this go again? Oh yeah, just dead end. Okay. Gotta love that. This soundtrack, dude. Why does it never get old? There's like some classic soundtracks that just... Like, it's hard for me to find a... maybe I need to play more modern games. Like, instant classic, you know, that kind of soundtrack. Much more, it feels more common with certain older games. Although Shovel Knight's music was amazing. That's kind of a retro feeling game as well. Alright, go up here, I think. Yep. Actually, what modern games do you guys think have like an instant, like classic soundtrack? I think Dark Souls has good soundtrack when music does play, but it's not like blowing me out of this world or anything. But I like it. That's an odd one to talk about, in a way. Good OST, regardless of the game. Same with Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon has amazing soundtracks, even in their bad games. Or what I would classify as their bad games, you know. Which is anything that, like... where the main game just feels like a chore rather than actually fun or anything. You can add challenges on top, so it can still be fun, but... I just feel like the modern games are lacking in the, this is kind of fun to play naturally department. A, knock you dead with dialogue you never cared about. Progression that is literally like, go one path, everything else is locked. Like, it's pain at times. At least the worlds look nice, and you can still capture random Pokemon. It's just unfortunate. Oh crap, I have no help for this. Am I good at a Manticore? No way, this guy's just a scrub. He has to have extra attack or HP or something. Boss fight music? Oh, there we go. Actually, yeah, Dark Souls had like 1 or 2 good boss songs, right? I'm not mistaken about that one. I was just thinking of Firelink and stuff, or like, not Firelink, like some earlier stuff, I guess. I think I should have explored the big room while I had the chance. Now there's just gonna be enemies everywhere. Yep. For some reason, some dudes are just dancing. Boop. Just it forever. Oh my god, they hurt like fuck. What? Do they have extra attack or something? Oh god. Jesus. Okay, this is something. Okay. Everything hurts. There's top left. Isn't there? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and heal. What's up here again? Oh, I think this is just where it leads out, right? Okay, I should go back and heal instead of, like, getting exploration curious. No books so far. That's kind of... yeah, it is concerning. We're day and age. Crazy how... Golden say crazy how different is modern games. It's like actually finished and hard. Yeah, like modernization of games is kind of leaving a vacuum for harder games at times. That's what I feel, to be honest. But also Elden Ring and Dark Souls have filled that vacuum very well, where... I mean, there's other games that fill it, but like... damn, they do such a bang-up job of of it, like. I do think it's a shame that, you know, like it's marketing, right? If your game is easy to beat and play, then it's, you know, it's more generally played and beaten and liked, you know, by like the casual audience and stuff like that. But like, it can be a shame sometimes because that experience ultimately boils down to you played the game. Good on you. You got past our mild challenges. Like, I almost feel like I learned something from a hard game. Like, I've learned to be more patient because of hard video games. I've learned to, you know, accept that things don't always happen so fast. They're gradual. But like, I've matured because video games have kicked my ass. And I never want that to stop. Like, I want to keep progressing and getting better and enjoying the challenge and sharing that with people as well. But I'm a huge fan of difficulty modes. That's where I feel like, you know, games can thrive the best is if they have like good difficulty modes. So play Elden Ring, you twatbag. That's a quite a surprising word. Any strat refreshers? I probably do. I've been kind of screwing up a bit. I'm not gonna help. I went into the rooms that have nothing. Don't go quack, man. What a strategy. I like it. I have no books so far, which is the weirdest part. Like, I have a lot of abilities. But we are doing kind of meh at the moment. Could go top floor arena, because I know where they are, but that's where progression looks like it's wanting me to go at the moment. But I kind of want to hold off for a moment. Actually using Gold Sword. So weird. Where's this dang check again? Probably to the left. I've noticed something about this castle in Aria. Is they have like mirroring sections that are not completely identical, but they have similar sections. Like the underground waterway has two waterways that are almost entirely similar. The upper area here has two areas that are almost entirely... Okay, this looks different, but like the concept is the same as the other area. Just different enemies and stuff. I kind of like it, you know? I'm not saying I dislike it. It's just, it's fun to notice these things. So I'm coming back to this. I'm getting confused about where I am a little bit because of it. Gotta go. Good night. Oh, absolutely. Have a great night, dude. Thank you for stopping by as always. And yeah, appreciate it. And I will probably play Elden Ring someday because I'm a badger. That's interesting. I have Elden Ring on my computer. I would have to lower the settings, I think, to play it consistently. But from what I heard, it's not as messy as Hogwarts in terms of crashing and stuff, so just that. Whoop! Where do we go now? Where do we go? Bum, bum, bum. Where do we go now? So it was an outright copy paste? What do you mean? Up this castle. I like the Upside Down Knee Castle. I haven't played the game, but it's kind of cool. Different enemies? Yeah. The chaotic realm in this too, though. But like, let's be honest, it's fun to have like an alternate version of things. It's like you're familiar with the area, but what you run into, you're not familiar with. Like it's, you know, you don't overdo it. It feels good. This is my favorite sword in the game. There's a lot of enemies are weak to this in the base game and stuff. I just like how it freaking looks and uses, but it's not the best weapon by any means. Just a favorite. But it's amazing in base game because of how many enemies are like legitimately tanky and weak to it, and how it hits fast and cancels. It hits higher above you than you'd expect. Alright, Versing. Holy crap, we just became invincible. Alright, now we can hang out in arena and stuff. Wouldn't be. Flame is kind of lame. I hate to say it. It's just bullcrap range. It can cancel infinitely. It's just... It's broken. It's so broken, it's lame. But that's what's fun about it. Like, you earn the ability to break the game, right? You don't instantly get it. But in the randomizer, you could sometimes instantly get it, and it's like, I don't know if I want to play the seed. It would just trivialize everything. Actually, today I would have. If I got claim early, I would have done it. But there's some days where if I wanted to play this, I just wouldn't, you know, because it like you don't feel like you learned anything. You just feel like you cheesed the whole game, or you didn't really play it as good, or you know. It's okay to have bullcrap at the end, but having it early feels wrong. It's pronounced cleave? Alright. I've heard it pronounced like 3 different ways. I guess cleave is the right one. 69 damage, nice, I guess. Oh, there's a thing there. Freaking hate these ukabaks once they get going. Should be fine. Hog, pro gamer. Yeah, legendary damage, right? Honestly, I kind of like the meme around the 69 number. It's just dumb and funny. Alright. We do have slide. Mach punch. Oh, let's fucking go, man. The Mach punch looks so crazy, actually, when you use it. You ever punch and you just get like an after image of like 10 different fists? No, wait, Mach punch isn't that one. It's the other one. Okay. I want to see some of my box for a bit, though. Jab away. Wait, he has to use original blue coloring. You can see the sprite color is changed in this hack. That's funny. The base game by zipping around? Oh, okay. My bad. But yeah, the zips in this game are busted if you know how to do them. But in the spirit of things, you wouldn't do them in a randomizer and stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Where are we going again? Are you gotta be kidding me? Now that's a lot of damage. Pea water? Not again. Brown water? It's chocolate milk, chat. Yep, that's what it is. It's just, there's a lot of brown cows around here. I don't know. Did you know, like, how many? It was like 7% of Americans or 17%. I forget the percentage. Believe chocolate milk came from brown cows. It must have been 7. That just seems absurd otherwise. Is that people in... It's just... I don't know. Brown cows with their chocolate. Go. It's like something you tell a kid, and they're like, oh, really? And like, you know, they're supposed to grow up and not believe it anymore. Except there's just some people are, yep, brown cows. Yep. I don't know where to go for checks right now. I'm just gonna go back here. Yeah, I don't know if it were kids, then it makes total sense. Like, I believe some dumb things when I was a kid. There wasn't as much technology around when I was younger, so, like, superstitious beliefs or something somebody made up sounded legit, because why not? And I had brothers who would mess with me and try to tell me something that, like, you know, anybody with any common sense would know is fake, but I was a kid. The one thing it eventually did for me is, like, I started realizing they're just bullcrapping, and then I started, like, figuring out if they were bullcrapping. Like, eventually I was, like, copped on. I'm like, okay, maybe this is just BS. This is chocolate water? Yeah, it's yummy water. Soba's just so happy. It looks like very diluted cola, I'll be honest. I was here already, right? Yeah, where the fuck am I going? It's so bad at this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish a run today, unfortunately, but we'll have fun. Did I hear chocolate? Yeah, it comes from brown cows. Did you know this? But I'm not gonna lie. It's become more and more evident that some adults are as dumb as, like, kids are. You know what I mean? I think... this is, like, not even a... You could call this a theory, but I honestly think it to be true. Is, some people, when they realize they've made it to adulthood, are like, okay, I understand enough about what I need to know. You know? And they kind of just double down on what, you know, they succeeded in making it to being an adult, therefore they know what they're talking about, right? Yet, that doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. It just means, like, you just become stubborn. And they just never, like, fix any wrong opinions. I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is some adults are childish and don't know what they're talking about. As evident of social media. But hey. The cougar effect? What's the cougar effect? Is that where, like, an older lady? He's resistant to fire? He's weak to fire in the base game. Oh my gosh. Let's punch him. Punch him up. So, come on. I guess not. I kind of just feel like I should just deboost this guy. Yeah, take the gold. You couldn't afford this. This is a gold sword, man. It's 20 billion carats. I bought it from Supreme.com. You know what? Actually, that's not a lot of damage. I have everything. I keep forgetting I have, like, the best armor. So let's just go. I think blocking mail personally is better, but... Knowledgeable people lack the very expertise they need to recognize the lack of expertise. Exactly. It turns out the least knowledgeable people are sometimes the most confident in what they say. Because when you know how wrong you can be, you know, it actually, like, you start to humble yourself because of it. There's like, what's that thing called? The known knowledge, the unknown knowledge, the unknown known knowledge, you know, like the, like, it's like a Venn diagram of stuff. Like, the stuff you don't know that you know is the stuff, like, you don't think about off the top of your head, but you know it, you know? like how you walk somewhere and you're like, you know the route, you know? Or like, you know how like busy traffic might be in a certain area or something. You kind of don't know that you know it right away, but you do know it. Or like stuff like that. And then there's the known knowledge, it's the stuff that you actively know. Yeah. And apply. I don't know, it's hard to say exactly, but it was because I have to go over it again. But it's like, it was like a good way of explaining how people like, you know, think they know something because they're actively, you know, it's like, and then other people like take it's a given that everybody should know that thing. In a way. So they, like, they know it, but they don't actively, like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it was an interesting thing to think about, like. So, like, what we take for granted is common sense. It's not always common. Like, wait, if I'm annoying to other people, I'm annoying? It's like, you didn't know? I feel like that's sometimes where you go on the, like, you're online and then somebody's trying to, like, be an annoying troll and, like, I'm funny, right? It's like, actually, you're annoying. It's like, wait, really? Actually, most of the time they just double down because they're bored and they want to mess with people. I think I'm dead. Oh, man. Anyway, why am I getting on weird topics? The less you know something, the more confident you are in the expert in subject. Yeah. Like, actual experts in something tend to know a lot without realizing they know so much, but like they also like they know a lot about it, of course. And it wouldn't be an expert otherwise. Okay. Captain Obvious over here, but yeah, it's like they know enough to know that like it's like, oh, okay, yeah, there's so much more to this. Based on what I've already gone through, there's so much to it, and they never like it. You know what bothers me sometimes? It doesn't bother me sometimes, but like, like I was on a stream, right? And the guy asks, "Okay, chat, do you know the answer to this question?" And people were just guessing. They were just chucking out guesses, and I'm like, you know, if you just Googled it, you know, everybody was wrong. It's kind of fun to guess, but like some people were so confident, like it's this. It's like, dude. Google is, yeah, it's just too much. Look, I think it to be this, therefore it is. Oh yeah, 4-minute Google search? Okay, that too is a thing, for sure. Now that you say that, yeah. I think too often information is based on personal anecdotes. Like, personal anecdotes do work because they can tell the experience of one person. But they're often embellished and, you know, made to sound more like facts and proof when they could just be like spinning a narrative too. I guess where I'm going with that is just like, you know, how people be. Like, oh, in my experience, you know, all the people that, you know, live in this area are evil and they're stupid. Like, they've run into one bad experience and the rest of their life is based on, like, hating something because, you know, they don't want to challenge their point of view. It's like... Ugh. I really think it's like... You know, it's the people that do a lack of awareness and stuff that, like... They really stand out, you know? But it's not like as simple as, oh yeah, they said this person's being dumb. It's like, I guess it's as simple as that, but you know. It's like the ones we think about all the time is like, oh, I can't believe people are being this dumb again. You know what I mean? I mean, if one person thinks a way, they'll find 10 other people to think the same way, that think the same way. That's the internet these days. Echo chambers. Oh wow, I missed a few messages. Dunning-Kruger effect? Let's go. What? Okay, explain the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's not when an older lady gets in contact with a younger person, younger man. I don't know what I'm saying. I forget. I think I knew it at one point, but okay. Let's see. Dunning-Kruger, it's an unknowledgeable people lack expertise. Like, recognize their lack of expertise. Oh, it's literally the thing we're just talking about earlier. Just actually framed as a as a word combination. Okay. Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'll be honest, there's so many loud people on the internet these days that have like echo chambers they've been a part of for so long. You know when they say that phrase, touch grass? I obviously don't think, like, it doesn't feel like enough. I just, like, socialize outside of the internet is, like, probably a better phrase or better thing to say. Because you realize not everybody uses the internet to the same degree as others. And the people who are chronically online develop ideologies of echo chambers. So they further into who they are, and what they dislike becomes more... Sometimes more, you know? Anyhow, okay. And so on and so forth until the end of time, idiots arguing about things they don't know. How did I experience with my dad studying the law? Oh man. They are also often not very much a representation of a entire demographic. They're just a single data point. Yeah. From my experience, everyone who has not eaten chocolate died at some point in their life. Facts. Statistically, 100% of murders ate food of some kind. You know, okay, we're just spitting pure logic right now. This is beautiful. I mean, Penn and Taylor managed to convince people that dehydrogen... How do you say that again? Dehydrogen monoxide was dangerous. Then it could refer to phenomena, estimating themselves to be more about the... Yeah, okay, yeah. I actually don't think I'm, like... I don't think I'm a smart person, in a way. When I compare myself to other people, like, maybe, you know, the average person isn't as self-aware or isn't thinking as much as I do, but, like, in terms of raw intellect, I think I learn things at a pretty normal pace. You know? Dun, 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 dun. I'm still going to blame the one that mixed lead with a gasoline. Dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah, that's how it's said. Yeah, my bad. Literally water. I know, it sounds like there's dye in it, so I can't trust it. uh, like, I said this before. I believe some anti-maskers, you know, people, obviously, that didn't want to vaccinate and stuff as well, like, anti-vax, I should probably say. Like, I believe some of them just genuinely didn't want to wear a mask, and they were so upset about it that it would disrupt their daily life, they made it their whole frickin' identity. And then they, like, found their own bullcrap to back it up. Like, I genuinely believe people to be that petty sometimes. Because, not all people that make it to adulthood are not childish. Once they make it, their personality becomes more rigid at times, and their childish behavior could probably stay for, like, their whole life, potentially. Sad but true. But it's kind of like cathartic in a way to like recognize these things for what they are. But I genuinely believe like the world is becoming more mixed with online than it has ever been. The ideas of online spaces, you know, like a lot of people use the internet and online and stuff, like, but the ideas that are expressed in online spaces become people's reality sometimes, you know? They're like, oh, everybody thinks like this. It's like, no, you've just been around certain people that do think like that. You begin to think the whole world thinks like that. And now you're like fighting this battle that like, you're not actually right. You're just, you know, around certain people that much, you know? You're around a certain kind of culture that much. When, like, what is closer to reality is, like, you know, like, these things are, like, a bit unbalanced, like, closer to reality is, like, oh, so things are different than I actually thought, right? You know, it's like, not everybody, your opinion doesn't apply to everything, or, like, the echo chamber you've been in isn't actually that applicable to everybody. Not everybody has to think exactly like you to be like a person that you can get along with. You know? I just wish for less division in general. Like, people just, I think they're bored, so they want to argue. It's part of their like validation seeking identity thing. But at the end of the day, it can be a problem as well. This differences at the core of humanity, yeah. If we can learn to get along, like, without, like, oh, you said something different! It's like, jeez, man. Like, is it that big a deal? What? You don't like, the newest season of The Simpsons? You're dead to me. Like, people are petty as crap. Apparently, people were harassing the new voice actor for Ada in RE4 Remake because her delivery wasn't the best. I'm like, it's a freaking video game. You know, you could say, yeah, I didn't like the voice acting that much. That's fair. But harassing somebody? Get the fuck out, man. It's an interesting topic, though. Speaking of anti-vaxxers, was kind of funny. That a VA was one of them, voiced a character for a decade and a half ago, who died for not taking a vaccine. Jeez, the irony there. Has so much information, but so many people form groups and fully agree on something that's factually wrong. Entirely 100% JJR, yeah. I put enough people obsessed into something area together and they'll find evidence for anything, for better or worse. You literally the kind of words I'm looking for. You guys are like, yeah, you get it, of course, but yeah, the way it's your phrasing is perfect. Yes, they said Airman isn't the best robot. Holy... Nah, shit, man. Okay, look. If there's one thing we have to agree on, otherwise you're banned, it's that Airman is the best robot master. Okay. That's not changing. Quickman is a close second. You can't beat Airman, right? So how am I wrong about this? He's the best. He's the best, dude. Can't beat him. You can only join him in his frickin' awesome track. Let's go, dude. But yeah, I find that the online echo chamber is, like, I would say it's dangerous, but I think there's a point where, like, people will learn that, you know, being chronically online is actually not that good for you, in a way. I don't know. Maybe not, you know? I think it's an interesting thing to discuss, though, like, as a whole. And improvement with this, that's why, yeah, Airman's perfect. Best robot master, man. I think he's the coolest. Come on, he's a giant freaking embodiment of air, man. I look at the other robot masters like, do you have a giant fan for your design? No, then get out of here. I'm not a fan of your design unless you have a giant. Okay, I'm getting a bit out of hand here. But yeah, like Dunning-Kruger effect, exactly, and okay, so what are, like, I had 4 things that I think boils down why people do what they do, you know? If I can just remember exactly what I was thinking about this the other day, so that's why I have 4 things I think. And, like, and this is just me making discussion point again, like, you know, 1, validation, like, why we kind of do a lot of things, or practically anything, right? Number 2 is, like, identity, right? Everybody wants to have an identity, everybody wants to be something significant in some way. Identity, validation... I forget, like, I was, like, thinking about this, like, how would you describe why people do what they do, even though it doesn't make sense from the outside perspective? Like, why does a troll be a troll, right? I forget, like, the third... So, validation, identity... Feck. You could say belonging, because I can't remember the third one, and let's just go with the fourth one, is literally boredom. Boredom. It can be boiled down to that, like... There's... Yeah. So I just wish I remembered what the thought I had the last day. So if I like ever question why somebody does something, it's just... I feel like when you think about it from that perspective, it's like, oh, why is this person trolling here? Well... They want to somehow feel validated. They want to be that guy that wiles people up. That's part of their identity, you know? They like people that think like that or do that kind of thing, and then they're, like, also bored. So they pick something to entertain themselves. If you don't mind annoying the crap out of people, you could be very entertained by being a troll. But it's not a good thing, right? But people will find ways to you know, exist, to feel like, you know, feel validated, right? You know, why change that as long as they're getting, like, the fulfillment they need from it, even if it is unhealthy. Third one is Airman. I can't remember. Like, I want to describe this, like, sometimes I think like that, you know? You ever had those thoughts where you're like, how would I describe what I'm thinking right now? And you start to, like, break it down. as if you're like telling somebody else like what you're thinking. So whenever like a topic like this came up, I would have like some thoughts on it, so it's like some stuff to discuss about it. Let's just call the third one for community for now, but I definitely don't think that was what I was going for originally. But yeah, you know, validation, identity, super huge. Like, apparently the guy who made the Salt meme, you know, the Salt Bay guy, he made, like, practically every part of his content. Not every part of his content, but, like, a huge amount of his content be about, like, how he's the guy who puts salt on things. He apparently opened a restaurant and, like, put salt in everybody's dishes and stuff. Like, you know. As good of a meme as that was, like... It's a bit of a stretch to keep making that everything. You know? Like, sometimes people just want to be the person who likes a certain thing, and that's, like, kind of validating, you know? In its own way. I feel like I'm all over the place right now with the talk because I'm like, I need to focus on this. Agrarianism is fun, yeah. Like, I listen to a good argument or a hot take if it's like, you know, if like it's about a video game or something nonsensical or like you know, within reason. But that's all I. Like, I like hot takes sometimes, you know? They're fun. Not doing a very good job against that right now. Hey, I like this green background here. It looks sick. Dude, just no. Calm back down. Oh, no. I ate curry and everything. Wasn't supposed to go like this. Oh my god, I'm right inside his hitbox. Okay, strawberry actually does a lot. I didn't know it would do that much. That's good. Hard to tell how much things will heal in this game. You eat a meat strip, 29 HP. Eat a strawberry, 330. Like, or something. Like, the healing makes so much sense. Donkeys? I think, yeah, Ramsey has had his had his moments, but I think genuinely he's actually a very good like well-meaning person at the end of the day. I don't know if he was a bit, like, at some point he was a bit like the guy who would literally call people donkeys and just be kind of just mean at some point. But I don't know, from what I've seen from like Hotel Nightmares and stuff and like that. And he's only mean usually to chefs that like are incompetent even though they should be doing their job right, you know, stuff like that. So from what I'm seeing, he's like a solid dude. And maybe he outgrew some of the when he used to swear more a little bit. Not really though. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, he seems good from what I've seen. I like Gordon Ramsay. I watched a lot of like Hotel Kitchen Nightmares? Hotel Hell? I forget the series. It's on YouTube and like as well, so I've binged there for sure. Alright. It's fucking raw. Calling the Gorgeous, yeah. Like, identity's a funny thing. Like, you're allowed to celebrate what you like and everything. That's fair. But, like, sometimes people just want to be, you know, they want... Oh, I remember the third one. Ah, the third one in the 4 things. The 4 steps. Follow these 4 steps and you get 60-second abs. Alright. But, like, the third one was purpose, right? That can be considered identity and validation, but, like, purpose, right? And I think it needs its own category. You know, people want a purpose. They want to, like, have something to work towards, something that, like, gives them purpose. Sometimes community gives them purpose, sometimes other things give them purpose, but yeah. So validation, identity, purpose, and boredom. You could simplify almost any individual with those 4 points and why they do what they do. And I find it funny to apply to, like, a troll or something, and then you kind of get an idea of why they do what they do. Even though, like, you kind of have to be a jerk or somebody with a bit more apathy to be kind of, like, an honestly bad troll, you know? Bad actor. But, like, some part of that is, like, they're validating themselves. Their purpose is to do something dumb, you know? And they're bored and, you know, like, using these... And you can even say that, like, they apply to, you know, normal people, too. Anyhow, I just feel like I wanted to voice my weird thought process there a little bit. But also it felt like on topic, so... But yeah, I feel like that can boil a lot of what people are like down. And I am a fan of psychology and stuff, and like thinking about why people are the way they are and all that, looking into things. So I just feel like this is my own thoughts on, like, you know, if you want to find a reasoning behind someone's behavior. But hey, yeah. Either way, like, just a random thing. What's up, Zeos? Good old doctor in the house. Let's go. I'm lost. Where am I going anymore? It's been a while, and I didn't think it would go this like bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. I feel like I need a refresh probably, but we'll try to get it done within a certain amount of time. I did start later today, so I was planning to go for like a 2 or 3 hour kind of business. Still try a 3 hour, but depending on how good it's looking, we have 1 book. We need a 3, unless we want to play the guessing game, which usually doesn't work out at all. Yeah, there's just a maid and like freaking kung fu maid or whatever in that room by herself. It might. Oh, I didn't ask for a home visit, dude. I was meant to come to the office. What? Yes. Gosh darn it. I think we got mixed up. Dang it! I'm gonna be charged extra money for that. What a scam. Bum, 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 bum. Guy lives in a house? Yeah, indeed. Okay, on the yellow brick road. To I don't know where. I live on the indigo brick road. How about that, Chad? You know, you've never seen that. Where the frick am I going again? Oh, this is a room that I haven't explored, but it's a dead end, right? I'm pretty sure it's a dead end or it's a teleporter. I think this might be the teleporter, actually. There's 1 check in this area, and I think it belongs to the Alice in Wonderland bunny guy who stops time. Could go over there. Actually, yeah, there's a bit of exploration in that sort of way. But what would be the best way to get there? Because all the doors are all, like, effed. I guess we'll go back here. I actually have psychology in Scrum in our last exam. I wish I had the right person. Got addicted to League of Legends with the process of learning from a model. Oh, neat. I don't think psychology will ever be... not ever be. What am I saying? In colleges it'll probably be taught well and stuff, but I don't know about. Huh. But I'm glad I'm glad it's a subject. It's at least getting people to think, you know. And I'm all for it. How effective people teach it is another question, but I'm all for for it being taught. Okay. This is actually a good weapon, but most enemies are freaking darkness. Okay, I say it's a good weapon, but it's a good weapon for Julius only, really. I feel like that's the purpose of that weapon. Like, legitimately. Oh yeah, Holy Spear. Spears swing so slow. I still think Fire Sword is actually just the best for, like, currently. Because of DPS and movement, it just doesn't mess with your movement too much. Spear might be a little better DPS, maybe, but I don't know. Movement is a nice thing to have. Enjoys eating not. Isn't that like when you eat rotten food, it heals you? I mean, I have spoiled milk. Did I smell the spoiled milk? I think, yeah, so I wouldn't want that anyway. Live in a box on the side of a highway? Yeah, I wish. Wouldn't have to pay rent, man. That easy. I got recommended a YouTube video. Apparently somebody like is paying £50 a month to live in this mini house thing he built inside of a skip. I'm like, what? I really think YouTube's getting real desperate with its recommendations lately. I mean, it's not that much, but yeah, he does. Gosh darn it, Seals. You know too much. Okay, so, what I mean is, like, I've been on YouTube, but I've been not clicking videos as much lately. I've been reminding myself to be more productive. And it's actually, like, I'm finally breaking some bad habits by going online or going to watch videos too much or whatnot. But, like, YouTube stopped recommending me what I subscribe to and the videos I usually like, and it's just going YOLO mode at the moment. It's like, what is this? Like, this will work, right? I'm like, I don't know if I'm interested right now. Like, it has my normal stuff, but it has, like, all this random crap mixed in lately. Can't help but find it amusing. I don't know if they've changed their algorithm, but it seems kind of weird at the moment. But yeah, I just haven't, I've gone on their site and haven't clicked as much lately. Like, I'm curious of what's there, but like, if somebody I'm not subscribed to, it's very rare that I'm gonna... It depends, like, but at the same point, it's like, even people I'm subscribed to, I'm not like clicking as much as well. Trying to use my hours more wisely. Alright. I think we could just go top floor and hope for the best. Where was Arena again? Alright, I just gotta relocate some areas, I think. It's gonna go this way for now. 69 every time. Woo! Wasn't that complicated? It's my first year with psychology as a subject. That's I get you. But I would say psychology as a whole is like incredibly good to have as a... But like there's a lot of theories in psychology, I would say. Like theories to why somebody is a narcissist. There's like, I've checked into that, and there's several different sources that will say slightly different things. And people defining narcissism as different things a little bit, but like the general concepts apply, you know. But but at the same point, it's like there's a few like, where does it come from? Why do they do this? And there's like like different theories on it and stuff, and I'm like, sometimes it feels like a bit pseudo science, not pseudoscience, but actually, so like coming up with these weird, wild theories. And honestly, a lot of them like are accurate, but not to every case scenario. Like, but so like, I guess, you know, there's like a ton of useful information, but there's a bit of like, here's what I believe, and that's fair too. Like, but it's like very, I find it very kind of comforting to know things, why people are the way they are, because like I get so confused sometimes. Like, what is going on in this world? Sounds like an interesting experience, General, though. It's interesting to League in particular. Yeah, that's interesting. It's like that the guy had an older sister that takes part in tournaments. League Legends could afford like that he wanted to do the same, but just got addicted. Interesting. That's a fun little story. I mean, in a way as well, like more people these days look at like gaming and other things as career choices. Like at the end of the day, it's not like they can't be. It's just first and foremost they are hobbies until made otherwise. But at the same point, you know, streaming is a hobby and everything is very, very good as long as you like are comfortable doing it and everything. And that's what you want to do. Alright. I'm just gonna... This guy is, like, so resisting that sword. Like, okay, you know, why am I bothering? Like, I'm killing things? Dude, where did all the speed go I had before? I don't... It doesn't exist anymore. I have no heals. Alright. This is just gonna have to be, the perfect YOLO run right now. Yeah, it's... You don't put all your eggs in one basket when you stream. Like, the desire to have that is fair, but expecting it is a different story. Because that expectation is going to be quickly squashed into realizing, oh wow, yeah, I gotta look at this as a hobby, otherwise, you know, I'll drive myself mad from trying to become successful. It's like, you know, some people get lucky, but other times it's just a lot, like, the vast majority, if not always the case, is like, yeah, it's work, and, you know, it doesn't always work out, really. So. Okay. It is for fun? Exactly, Zeos. Like, getting to be a part of a community and, like, talking to more people is actually huge. I think stream is socializing for me. Like, there's not a lot of people I talk to daily these days. Like, ooh, I don't know, it's, and, like, that's, to me, not a bad thing, really. It's just, like, there used to be a few people I tried to hang out with, but, you know, I didn't feel like I fit in with them. And then the other people I felt like I fit in with in the past, they have moved to different areas. I still talk to some of them and things like that. So there's not a lot of people locally, generally speaking, that, like, you know, that, like, I, you know, talk to that way. Because, well, you know, like who you get along with and all that. Oh my god. How much setback. That flesh golem did like one shot from where I was. Why is he so strong? I have perfect armor. That's so bad. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't get set back 50 million years, but okay. Maybe not. But yeah, it's not a lot of people I talk to that way. Like, the more I've grown up, the more I realized, like, it's okay to have, like, some people you get along with more than others, you know? In general. And it's the people that you gotta get along with, it's the community, it's the stuff like that. From streaming, I've met a lot of people I just get along with almost immediately. Really refreshing that way. I never want to put myself in an echo chamber. No way. I don't want anybody to be a yes man around me, but, you know, it's a good thing because, like, you know, in a way, I felt like an outsider amongst a lot of people, and then I just hang out on stream, and there's a bunch of people who, you know, like the same stuff or just are just very cool people I haven't met before. And that's huge as well. All right, but like there's a couple of people I will talk to every now and then, you know, that I'm not just like friendless or anything. I just like I know that the people I want to spend time with aren't around that often too, and that is fair. Like I'm totally good at being, you know, hanging out by myself for long periods. But I think I got into streaming for the social aspect as well a little bit, but also put myself out of my comfort zone to do something new and see how I felt about it, and now I enjoy it. So it's helped me grow, and I think it like continues to help me grow as a person at least a little bit. So that's why I do it as well. To draw people with similar interests in streaming, you'll stay with your personality because they aren't interested in the same content. It's true, but you know, I don't mind getting along with people that are very different from me either. Like, it's just I've gotten to know people in the past who I know I'd always felt like an outsider to them, even if I tried to get along with them. Like, you get some people that are just like, you know, they're not really giving you the chance to get along with them, even if it seems like it. And then there's other times where it's like, yeah, I don't click with this person, you know? But, I would say that, like, yeah. I try to be agreeable enough with the amount of people I can get along with, but like I do genuinely say I'm not gonna go crazy out of my way for people that I find harder to get along with. You know what I mean? Like I would say that like I'd have acquaintances or people I'm friendly with or friends that way, but not really like, you know. If I'm as an adult, I've realized the people I want to go out of my way for and the people I get along with best and stuff as well. Those are the people I want to, you know, spend time with. The rest are just, you know, they're cool, but, you know, I'm cool not. I'm cool doing my own thing as well. I hope what I'm saying makes sense to some degree. I just kind of, yeah, I believe it does. It's just another blue book. I already have blue book. Throwing a childish tantrum over here. Let's go. I already have blue. Give me red or freaking orange, indigo or something. I don't know. Just try a different color. Okay, that's red, but that's not what I meant. I mean, you know a video game. Alright. Okay, that's... Dude, these golems are ridiculous. Gotta be so careful around them. You know what's blue? If you're gonna say these nuts, I'm gonna be like, what? Like, what happened to you? Oh, let's go. That's right. I don't have a rush soul, so... But we can still get this, right? Airman is indeed frickin' blue. Well spotted. We got backdash, man! We can backdash on water. Let's go. It does make things a little faster. I might get hurt here. Please, no. Is there anything that can save? Is there anything for defense here? Yeah, getting hit by this is bad, but I think we have good armor, so... That didn't save it. But yeah, with worse armor that and a lower level, that is literally death at times. But yeah, I kind of panicked there for no reason. Okay, so lower pat not taken, but wouldn't mind a heal right now. Screw it, we'll just go in. We'll live. I believe. Okay, unless we get like punched into like the next dimension by another flesh golem. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is there anything of value anywhere? Ever? I'm just taking damage here because I thought I could deboost, but... Apparently I was wrong. Alright, what's the healing looking like? Cool. Oh geez, just die already? I remembered when I streamed and someone called if I wanted to do these nuts like joke, but my terminology. Let's go. I'm so rusty, man. Not even funny. But this seed is evil, too. How did we get to, does anybody remember? Oh, I think I know where I should be going. Yeah. There's, like, lots of places, now that I think about it. But, we'll see what one pays off. Oh my god, my backdashes are terrible. Nice. Interesting thing you said there. That part of a poem or something? I don't understand the meaning of the sentence. Well, you see, Sky, if you say it aloud. Why did I start stream so sleepy? Somebody wake me up, chat. Somebody give me like a big noisy alert spam or something. Like, what is up with me right now? If I pass out, we'll just make this like a 12-hour, 24-hour stream.
This is Ryu.
Let's go.
Streets. Did you know?
Perfect.
My favorite things are jumping into light fierce.
There are two different moves.
Stale bread.
I don't know why it has to
Water
be
without
stale.
any ice.
You know, that's a thing.
Newest season of The Simpsons.
Nobody likes
And dirt.
taste. Dirt, yeah, dirt.
See you in Street Fighter V.
Okay, that
everybody.
last one saved it. Dirt's pretty good. Gotta appreciate Ryu from Streets. If I play Street Fighter 5, I literally will probably main Ryu. He looks really cool in the new game. I've always kind of liked playing Shotos in Street Fighter. There's something simple and cathartic about it, so. Although I played Ken in like lots of Street Fighter, I don't know. they're making like him more aggressive and stuff, and I like that, but I don't know. New Ryu is growing on me. Wii U from the street? Where did you get your Wii U? From the streets. On the day I also found some stale bread. Why? I also bought the newest season of The Simpsons. Yes, it's a good day. Alright, I think the waterway is going to lead to the things we want to check. Dude, you need to remember where, like, the exits are because they're randomized. And I've totally forgotten stuff. Which is bad, you know? Forgetting is bad? Oh my god. You have to go around for it. Are controlling it? He's like a parasect in Pokemon. Darkest entry of the Pokedex, almost. If not, it is, you know what I mean? It literally, it's a mushroom existing, taking over Paris completely. Just eats it alive, and that's its existence. Only to spread more fungi. You know, I like mushroom soup. Why? Because I'm a fun guy. Okay, that one just popped in my head. Ba 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 ba. Da ba da ba da. For the good of you, yep. I find that the human brain is it tries to be too efficient. I mean, sure, we don't want to remember all the pointless stuff, but like, there's so much, you know? There's so much that is forgotten. I've literally had deja vu doing conversations with people before. I'm like, we've talked about something similar before. I know it. I just can't remember the conversation, and I feel like this is just a rerun. Or somehow something similar like happened, and I'm like, whoa. Like, there's so many little events that happen that are forgotten, but you remember the concept of what happened. But yeah, I guess you forget unimportant stuff, which is cool. You know, you don't want that, like, randomly clouding up your brain when you want to do something important, but... It's like, this is unimportant, right? It's like throwing out the trash, but it grabs all the good stuff, or grabs a bunch of good stuff too. It's like, you don't need this where you're going. It's like, wait a second, stop. Nope, this just yeets it. Thank you, brain. Like, how many days do you remember, like, off the top of your head? Like, really awesome days. I find that difficult. And then there's, like, none laugh my ass off. It's like, yeah, you know you've had a few. Now, really awful days. How many of those you remember? You probably remember a few, or, like, at least something, right? Yep. Thanks, human brain. Like, the theories going for why human brain will remember negatives is it's a survival type instinct, you know? And it's also, like, things are a bit more sensational or more exciting when there's bigger risks involved, right? So for those two reasons, like, headlines that read, like, somebody died in this area, you know? It's a bit more sensational, it's a bit more exciting, but it's also a bit more like, I should probably check this out. Ugh. And then good news, you're just like, oh, whatever. We just remembered more good stuff, man. We'd be happier in general. I think the human brain tries to be dissatisfied as a way of, like, making us try to do more things, in a way. Like, if we were just satisfied and content, we would do less. But I don't know. I feel like it overcompensates. Not that the things are entirely related that way. I don't know. It's like, it's funny to think about. It's a little bit. When I had to look after my friends afterwards, and it's, you know, not so good. I remember the day when I got my results, and I was just like, meh. I kind of expected what I would get. Like, it was a bit, of course, like, oh, shocking originally, but I was like, kind of over it before I even got the results. They were, let's just say, not good. But you can just do, you know, post leaving cert education, do college and stuff, so, you know. It's not the end of the world. But back then, it's like you think it's the end of the world in a way. But I just kind of accepted it. It's funny. There was a weird catharticism to that day. I actually remember it fondly, weirdly enough. It's like, this is finally over. It was like, I wanted to stop caring about all of that. I wanted to have that noise gone. Like, you know, I don't mind being stressed out about certain things and having challenges and stuff, but like, ugh. I was just glad that that period was over, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going again. Where haven't I gone? Where haven't we gone? Either way, I'm kind of just having fun exploring, refamiliarizing. Just there's gotta be like 2 books in the same area or something at this point, or could happen. So, if we just pick them up, then all good. But where was top floor again? I think it might... Does this lead to waterway? Where does this exactly lead to? It does. And the waterway leads... And then going down here leads where again? Yeah, it's... With all this talking, I've, like, literally forgotten where everything is. And for that, I want to thank you, my brain. Maybe memory exercises are a good idea sometimes, but I don't know. Like, I'm okay with what I remember, I just feel it's a bit unfortunate that we forget so much. But it's funny, we can probably remember the feeling of something good. More than a memory sometimes. Probably at the top. You do, yeah, you might be right if this game wasn't randomized doorways and exits. You know, you might be onto something. The castle makes no frickin' sense. But in the lore, it actually works as well. Because in the lore, it's like a castle of chaos. It decides its own layout. Like frickin' Harry Potter staircase. So in a way, it being even weirder makes sense. Human brain weird. Mm-hmm. Like, I find it funny sometimes to be aware of your own, like, brain farts. You know what I mean? It almost feels like your brain ran out of RAM or something. Like those moments where you're playing a game and there's so much to concentrate on, you screw something so simple up because, like, your mental stack was overloaded. Stuff like, you know, you say something really odd because, like, you didn't realize, or like you say something wrong without even realizing it. So you're thinking about something else. Your brain is running out of RAM. Download more today. Alright, if I don't see the new area soon, I'm just gonna call it in a bit. But it's been a good one, chat. Hope you've enjoyed hanging out and talking about all this nonsense as well. BSOD? What's BSOD? I feel like I'm asking things a lot. What's this? What's that? Blue screen of death? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just in your brain. It's like, burp. If you want to send this error code to Microsoft, oh, the future stem's scary. You get Windows Update for your brain. Why haven't I got up here? Oh, it hurts to see that I didn't do that. Oh, it's just one check. You get Untitled Goose Game virus in your brain. But we need to access it. True. I've literally had blue screen from, like, moving one USB device to another slot. Ugh. I've had a computer brick before because Windows Update broke it. Funny stuff. But in this day and age, it's I hate to say it, Windows Update is more valuable than it used to be. Because there's, like, plenty of new ways to hack computers. But, I hate updating. Just in case, like, I've had bad experiences. You ever get an update when you turn on your computer? Hog. Anyway. He's going to work, then. Gotta work the 9 to 5 in Dracula's castle. Back to the pile. Can we get a backpack cancel with this? Just a range would be tricky. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Not fire eye. The English language is a goofy thing. Goofy goober. Are you gonna get hit or not? Wait a second. Are you gotta be kidding me. I should have ducked. I just jumped for some reason. It's octopuses? Exactly. How I remember it. We fought a basic enemy boss, so it's not so bad. I think the Mandela effect is a bit like, you know, it's obviously a mass misremembering of something. But it kind of shows how, like, human brains are not perfect at remembering things. Like, you could... The act of remembering, apparently, has been shown to be, like, an active process. You choose, in some way, to prioritize remembering that memory being a certain way. And then sometimes it gets re-remembered again, like it gets refreshed, and it gets embellished, but details that weren't entirely accurate. Like, this was shown as well, like, some people remember 9/11 and stuff, like, as it was an example of a documentary, and some people remembered it wrong. Like, what kind of happened, where the planes came in from, and what room they were in, because the active memory they were, like, reinforcing was getting a bit distorted. Or that memory they were going back over. Like, one person remembers staring out a window to look at the towers where there was... When they entered that building again, there was no window facing the towers. They just seem to have associated looking out a window with the event. And I think, like, why the Mandela effect is a funny thing is, like, it's just a mass misremembering of something. But because it's easier to misremember something a certain way, because, you know, memory is a lot of time concepts, right? I feel like that plays true. Like, people are better remembering concepts than, like, very specific stuff. Like, is it stop the pigeon or catch the pigeon? It's like catch the pigeon. You probably think it's that one, but I think it's stop the pigeon, right? And so it's like easier to remember one, if you ever seen that show. as a like, oh, you have to try to catch the pigeon, therefore like it's called catch the pigeon, right? Like, it's a concept, but it's misremembering. It's stop the pigeon. But I could have swore it was the other one, right? And then you're kind of mixed up on it. And then a lot of people do the exact same thing. The Cooper in the SpongeBob movie is called... In German, if you translate it directly, it means deaf nuts. Okay, you got me, dude. That was pretty good. That was a long-winded go. Alright. It probably is called deaf nuts. I'm just kind of laughing at the fact that that's a thing you just said. Wow, I used to do like 2-hour randos. Or at least that's what I think. Sometimes they were like 2 hour 20 minutes, some are 2 hour 30. Did the last one I did was around 2 hours ish though. And now I'm back to like 4 hours potentially, and I'm so lost on where to go. I think it's sometimes because I was not focusing on remember where things were, and I'm a bit tired as well, I suppose. So I think I'm going to wrap up today, guys. I'm sorry. If we found more good stuff in this seed, it would have been... I would definitely would have finished it. This sword's brilliant, though. I still think that. Like, casually, it's really good, too. Like, its hitbox, its speed, and how many enemies are weak to it. Human joke, that's actually what it is. Dude, you should just say that one as a joke. You guys are like, pretty good. We're gonna talk to our good friend Hammer to see this stream off, actually. We haven't talked to him in a while. I feel like Soma's been going crazy with all these monsters and demons and stuff. How's it going, Hammer? Welcome back. Oh, what a bro. He welcomed us. Guess he wants our money, but that's fine. He's a bro. He gives us weapons. I know you're risking your life in there, but you got some money. Got some money, pal. Alright. He doesn't have anything new, right? Beef curry, 75. Actually, this would have been a decent seed if we just found more books. I didn't try to chop Hammer's head off. Alright, guys. That'll be it for today. thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed being here and all that. Appreciate you as always. You guys are awesome doing tutorials and everything. And we'll see who's on Twitch. We might give a raid to somebody, but I appreciate y'all stopping by as always, and have a good one. Marino is doing his practice for his GDUQ, which is crazy, by the way, right? Marino is actually practicing for a GDQ event with Mega Man Maker. I think he's still doing that at the moment anyway, but have a great one, guys. And yeah. Bye for now, Thanks, JJR. Alright.